Weekend sports betting tips, Barroom Network Super Bowl 60 show. I got Mr. Sean Higgs with me. I think your fans are going to be here soon, probably, Sean. We got Super Bowl 60 talk, though. Big game.
I'm going to tweet that out for us, too. So I tweeted her out. Let's see if we get some folks in here on a Friday night. A little late Friday, 9 o'clock on a Friday. Who knows?
Feels good. I was able to
in on a Friday night, right?
Was able to get some
dinner.
How
the song goes?
Yeah.
9 o'clock on we'll call it a Friday. Regular crowd shuffles in.
Yeah, I made the kids some dinner, had some dinner. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 49, 28-24. Patriots win last time. Boy, the Seahawks are really rolling, man. They're firing on all cylinders. And Patriots seem like a younger team to me. We're looking at a 4.5-point spread. And I feel like I should take the points, but I think Seattle's they're so good right now, man.
So they are the younger team. They got a second-year quarterback, and Sam Darnold's been in the league for 8 years.
Yeah.
And he gets zero respect, and everybody loves Drake May, and it's New England, and it's like the second coming of Brady, right? It's like, oh, this is just like Brady getting no respect in the Super Bowl. I mean, they were talking Bledsoe was going to quarterback that game.
Yeah.
Like, go back and do some research, people. Like, don't. I understand the comparisons between the two, and it's a good. Listen, you got the two best teams. Let's be honest. Seattle looked great all year.
Yep.
New England and Denver, record-wise, at least, were the best teams rolling all season long. We could point out each team's flaws.
Yep.
You look at this game, Tooch. Totals come down a point here, and I agree with that. I like the under because I got two quarterbacks where one of them's playing like crap coming in with Drake May, fumbling. I mean, was sacked 15 times in the playoffs, had 6 fumbles.
Yep.
They've not looked good. I mean, their lone touchdown versus Denver was a fumble on the 12-yard line. They converted it. Against the Texans, they were 3 of like 20 on third down conversions. They couldn't do much.
Yep.
Against the Chargers, who had no offensive line, they didn't score a touchdown until the second half. With 8 possessions before they scored a touchdown. So let's slow down on how great New England is, and it goes right into the aspect of who did they play this year, and you run through the schedule. I don't know. I see coach fired with the Saints. I mean, Carolina, Carolina's a playoff team. They were under 500 and backed into the playoffs because the other team lost. Or they lost a tiebreaker to get into the playoffs. So I think the flaws, or I don't know if flaws are the right word, the crap talking about the schedule is worthy for New England.
Yeah.
And, on the flip side, you have Seattle. Okay, they lost a crazy wild game to Tampa Bay when Tampa Bay was good. That was early Tampa Bay, and everybody loved Baker Mayfield, right? Oh, Baker MVP. Look at this. Captain comeback.
Yep.
You played 2 crazy games versus the Rams that both games could win either way. Your first matchup with the Niners, you end up losing. And is that – that's fine if you're split with a good team. But let's be honest, that was a coach with a new quarterback in the first game they played together, and they still almost won that game. I mean, you lost that game. You missed a field goal against the Rams. you pulled out the miracle wins versus the Rams in that comeback. You're down 30-12, and all of a sudden a punt return, 3 and out, a touchdown, the game's tied. You're like,
Yep.
So teams get those kind of lucky wins. But on the grand scheme of things, defensively, this team showed up basically all year long against, I think, better teams.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you could say, well, Denver, I don't know. Even with Bo Nix, I saw Denver,
quarterback.
I saw Denver play the Jets and win 13-11 on the last second field goal. I saw them win 18-15 on the last second field goal against Davis Mills and the Texans. I saw them play a 10-7 game versus the Raiders. I don't know. I don't think Denver was all that great. And you got a third string quarterback, and then again, you needed a fumble to win that game. Seattle dismantled the Niners twice. I think the Niners are a pretty good team. Well, I'll say this: the Patriots team, let's see you do what the Niners did, because next year you will have a first place schedule like the Niners usually have, and let's see you win 12, 13, 14 games. I like Seattle. I do.
I do too.
I think they have a better defense. And it's who you play, and it's this team. This team was better than we thought. This team was worse than we thought. Against good teams, Seattle has shown up and played. And you want to talk about Sam Darnold sees ghosts. The guy was a rookie, and he still threw 20-some touchdown passes with the Jets that year. A crappy Jets team.
He's played awfully well this season.
He's thrown some interceptions against good. Okay, well, have you seen Drake May play in the playoffs? And I know, the regular season, he looked, okay, that was the regular season, and he's faced 3 playoff teams. He's looked like absolute garbage. He's got, 6 fumbles? How many times did he fumble the ball?
16-3 versus the Chargers. Then they won 28-16 versus the Texans. And only put up 10 points.
The fact that Houston couldn't recover a fumble and threw their own 4 interceptions that game.
Yep.
They could have lost that game. That game was like 26-20. That game was 21-16, and the Texans threw another pick in the end zone. Like, that's not an impressive win. That's not an impressive win. And the Chargers, and listen, I had the Chargers. I had the Texans. I did have New England last or 2 weeks ago. But I thought the Chargers, I'm like, you know what? The offensive line, it's banged up. It's banged up all year, but maybe they know something here.
Denver was a favorite, right, in the AFC champion, or no?
No, New England was favored by 5.
Okay, right. Because
they had a backup quarterback.
Backup quarterback, yeah.
It was Bone. I think they were favored by Denver. I think was a 2.5-point favorite before thinking he was playing, or if he played. The look, they run down look heads before all the matchups they got him going on. But like this game here, great season for May. MVP runner-up, Vrabel, great.
Yep.
But the defense, to me, I think is acceptable. And the coach for Seattle, bro, this guy ran Baltimore's defense. This guy's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that's the difference here. Their defense.
That's Seattle defense.
The Wizards, when they face better defenses, I don't know. I saw Seattle get into crazy games versus good offenses and questionable defenses like the Rams. And that game was the 38-37. They played another 38-37 game versus Tampa Bay, a crazy game. But then they lay hammers on teams like 30-6.
2 playoff victories, 72 points scored, a 41-6 win. They destroyed San Francisco in that first playoff game for the Seahawks, week 2.
And I had San Fran. I had San Fran the week before that to close out the season, thinking, "Hey, we're going to get home field and play a Super Bowl in our own stadium."
Yep.
41-6, and even the Rams game, a little back
exciting.
and forth there. It got a little back and forthy, but Seattle's up 24-13, 31-20. It was never.
They've covered both games in the playoffs.
You know what I'm saying? Like they were winning. They got down. It was whatever, 10-6 or 13-10, whatever it was. Then they were in control, 24-13, 31-20. 31-27.
So we're both laying the 4.5.
I'm laying it there. I'm
Yep, I'm
not sold on it. And again, I like the under. I got a lot of Kenny Walker rushing props. I
Yep.
laddered it up. I know his numbers come down from him like 75 down to 71. I think this is a low. We talk about even Darnold throwing interceptions.
Yep.
Do you want these guys getting in the pissing contest, seeing who could turn the ball over first? Like, is Darnold going to throw an interception, or is Drake May going to get sacked and fumble the ball? I think it's going to be more conservative. I think it's going to be running, flare, little flares out of the backfield kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, you can take a shot down. I think Seattle takes shots downfield because what you're gonna double up Nigel Smith. I got Cooper Kupp won the Super Bowl MVP. You're gonna leave that guy 1-on-1, a veteran guy. That's fine with me. I mean, I'll take a shot with a team like that.
So the under 45, it's come down, right? From, what was it, 47 that opened?
46.5.
46.5. So we're both on the laying 4.5. Sean's on the under. I'd have to agree with that. Look, two of the last 3 games, New England hasn't gotten over 16 points. Here we go. Swifty's got some four names for anytime touchdown parlay.
Oh my goodness!
I got them. I do have some anytime touchdown props.
I do too. You want to put them in a 14 parlay? A
A
4-legger?
But don't forget to play them separately too. All right, here's the lines for anytime touchdowns. Here we go. Anytime touchdowns. Jackson Smith and Jigma at -110. Not enough value. What do you think?
I'm not taking that. No.
Okay. Ramondre at +140.
140 is worth it. I think. Because I think he'll score one.
Yeah. All right.
That I do a 140. Yes.
Next one, tight end AJ Barner at +220. Big red zone target, big tall kid.
I mean, I don't have that one, but I mean, I'm not going to go against somebody who's going to.
Right. Cooper Kupp +250.
I would do this guy before Barner.
All right. What about Cardi B's boyfriend?
I don't like it. No.
All right. Hunter Henry, another big red zone target, +265.
Look at these numbers for these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, even their yardage, 40 yards, 38 yards, like they don't expect much offense here from, 265 for these guys. I throw one to a little Hunter Henry, I guess. That's his target.
Yep.
That's his guy.
Drake May running one in, +290. You like it?
I gave this out last week on Monday after when I put all my picks out. I said I got some props. He was 310 back then.
Okay.
And still, if it's close enough, he could scoot one in from 12 yards out too as well. So I think a Drake May anytime tutty is worth a shot. Now these are where we're coming to ones I've actually put my money on here. So yes, I did this guy here as well. Yep, absolutely Swift Sports. Yep.
All right, Swifty. Rashid Shaheed. No,
I took this guy as well.
Okay, I did too.
He's got the punt return capability. I'm not kickoffs. I don't think so. I don't think either team's going to kick off to these guys.
Yep.
On both sides because
good punt returner,
pretty good. But it's worth a shot. And who knows? He's one. He takes one. He can take an end around or something. I think that's worth it.
I think this one's worth a shot. A Seahawks defensive or special teams touchdown +425.
If you want to do this one instead of the Shaheed, I could almost say okay because I'm the Shaheed one is thinking he's going to bust a punt or something.
Yep.
But if he scores on a punt or a kickoff, you get it here and it's a buck more. Plus the defense. Are we going to be shocked at like a strip sack fumble here, scooping a score or something with the
Drake May interception or fumble?
I could do a 425 here.
Yep. The Patriots special teams don't like it as much, but it's +500.
Again, I don't mind this either because his name is who's the guy who runs the ball back from Marcus Jones, right?
Yeah, Marcus Jones. Yep.
He's pretty solid.
Marcus Jones or Johnson, whatever.
Yep. He's not too shabby, and he's a decent corner. Again, you're talking about a guy who could return a punt or a special teams play, and the defense with the talk is what Darnold. Everybody's taking New England because of Darnold's going to throw an interceptions. I should go. That's all you hear. Nonsense. Okay, well, if you think he's going to see the ghosts, Even if you don't, he's thrown interceptions this year. It's not new. He's thrown a couple picks. I mean, you see the numbers on him for the season.
Trying to find this.
Postseason, he's been fine. Perfect. 14 picks on the year. I don't hate it, but I prefer the Seattle one over Patriots.
Is it Marcus Jones or Johnson? I can't remember his name.
Marcus Jones.
Jones. Okay, that's what I thought. Along the same lines here, most punt return yards for this game, Rashid Shaheed at -130. I kind of like that play. It's a little juicy. Or do you like Jones at even money? So who's going to have the most punt return yards?
Whose defense do you think is going to be better?
The Seahawks.
If you think Seattle's moving, if you think Seattle's moving the ball a little more, Jones is going to get an opportunity.
He's going to get more punt returns, right?
If you're high on that defense for New England, you think that he's going to get more yards, but again, he's not.
Yeah, the Patriots will be punting more, I think. No, or
I would think so.
How about longest punt return over 18.5 yards? Over or under?
See, this is tricky because it gets the ball. Somebody gets to midfield and they're punted from the 45. Are they getting pinned inside the 10-yard line, the 15-yard line? Are they going to run it?
Yeah.
Right. Are they gonna risk taking a punt from like the 5 as opposed to fair catching it at the 12 instead of letting it bounce? I don't know. You're going over 18.5. You're thinking you better be on a special team touchdown for either squad if you think someone's going to bust one for 20 or 30 yards.
Yep.
Because at that case, you could be off to the races.
All right, Anthony would tell you he's taking this one. I'm pretty sure he loves this one.
I would do both guys over the field goals.
Both guys over field goals. You heard it here. Jason Myers and Andy Borregales is the Patriots place kicker.
I do both. Again, I like the under, so I'm looking for field goals.
We're looking for field goals. All right, passing props. This one I gotta like this one. I wonder if there's a fumble one. Either one, Drake May a fumble or interception. Over a half interception. I like this one.
Yeah, but you're laying. What are you laying? 150 on these things?
Crap. Let me see.
I mean, it's easy to post this up like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. But then you got odds on here, probably 150.
Yep. Let's see what it is. I forgot. Drake May -123.
That's not terrible.
Darnold -126.
That's not terrible for them to throw picks.
Yeah. What do you think?
I was doing a show, and buddy Kevin Thomas told me, he's like, you know what he liked? He liked both quarterbacks first half under their passing yards. So it was 105.5 for May and 115.5
for Darnold,
or 118.5 for Darnold. That both of them were minus like 118s.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? The opening ceremonies, it's a lot more pomp and circumstance and nonsense. It's not your usual game. And then Super Bowl, so they're going to kind of maybe come out a little slow, right? You're going to feel your way through the first possession or two. Even you're talking the first quarter. If it goes like I think, you got 3 and outs either way right off the bat. You're going to have a guy that might have 40 yards passing. Again, I'm looking for running backs, right? I'm looking for safe kind of plays. Both guys go over 100. I don't see it. I think if you do both of these guys under 100 yards, you might get it, because I think that first quarter is going to be nothing. It's like an under first quarter for sure. And I don't know. I thought it was.
I like that. I mean, Drake May is sitting at over under 222.5 right now. I kind of like the under on that one. Darnold sitting at 232.5. I mean, all these low numbers to me again suggest an under, like you said, under 45.
Right. I mean,
the passing totals are low.
Yep.
You like any of those over under passing yards?
I wouldn't get no.
No interception.
I'm you know what it is, Tooch? I'm so invested in Kenneth Walker to get
Okay.
to 100 yards. If it's going to be a crazy score, if these guys are throwing for 230, 240 yards, 250, my read is totally wrong, and I'm not going to be looking to double up. My read right now is safe. I don't want my quarterback throwing picks. I don't need to. I want to just kind of chip away, get what I can, whether it's a screen pass, a flare to Henderson or Stevenson out of the backfield for the Patriots, and Walker just pounding away for Seattle. He could get dirty because he could go off here, right? It could be totally different. It could be, you know what, you're going to dare me to beat you, and you're going to stack the box against Kenneth Walker.
I like the May under a lot better. I mean,
and he's going to go over the top there and can get you. Like
Darnold's a veteran.
The guy's 30-4 the last 2 years. Can we give the guy? Can we just see? Can he have a snippet of respect for him?
I know.
With 2 different teams.
I know.
Or 30 and what are you? 30-7, whatever his record is in 2 years combined.
I get how you're invested in Walker, and we'll talk about that. There was a game this season where the Packers and Ravens played a game, and I laddered both quarterbacks rushing props over, man. I cleaned up that night, man. Made so much money over, and parlayed them. It was great. It was one of my biggest nights.
That was a Willis. That was
Malik Willis Malik Willis and Snoop Huntley. I'm like, all those guys are going to do a run, man. They were like, their props were like 29.5 and 28.5. Yeah. You know, I was just like, boom, 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 over. I laddered it all the way up to 50.
Yeah.
Both guys went over. All right, receiving props. I like this next play. I think this is a really good play. Jackson Smith and Jigba over 6.5 catches. You don't have to worry about his yardage. He's going to, you know, I mean, I don't know, what did he have last? He had 10 catches last game?
Yeah,
you know, 15 targets.
I mean, 6.5.
6.5 to me is low for Njigba, but I mean, it'll be what against Christian Gonzalez? Look, JSN's been uncoverable this year.
Yeah, it's minus 155, by the way.
Yeah, it's really juicy. So, I guess you take what's 7.5? I got a.
Well, why not just do 7 receptions? Actually, seven is actually minus 159 too. So you got to pump it all the way up.
Got to go to 8.
So 8 is plus money.
8's plus money. Let's see. DraftKings has a plus 118. Yeah. So if you're looking for a parlay piece, you're doing 6.5. If you're playing it by itself, you might as well go 8. There was, what did he have, like 15 targets in the last game?
I don't see that this game.
Less for Njigba.
I mean, you're gonna. What are you just gonna keep forcing it to him because you have to? Yeah. I mean, you got a guy who's won an MVP already at wide receiver.
Well, you throw the ball. His yardage is like 90.5 yards right now.
No, it's gotten up, hasn't it?
Is it? Let me see.
93.
92.5.
93.5.
So, all right.
I mean, and look at the Patriots guys. Diggs 44, Henry 37, Booty 30,
exactly. I've got him here.
26, 25 for Stevenson out of the backfield. Like, you know,
Hunter Henry over 38.5 receiving yards.
I'll tell you what, I like Travion Henderson over. I got a couple. I'll tell you a couple things that I got here for.
All right, here. This is one. Zach Charbonnet injured. He's out for this game, out for the season. His backup over 1.5 catches. You like that one? I like that one. He's been involved when Walker isn't playing, and he comes in and has been involved in the passing game. All he needs is 2 catches.
Oh, is that all he needs?
Yeah. What do you think? Over 1.5 catches.
I'd go under.
Under. Okay.
He's not. Is he going to get 2 catches? Like, this is. I know it's a Super Bowl. Are they really going to just go and switch crap around and be like, hey, you know what? We're going to do something totally outside the box that stuff we haven't done all year, and we're going to throw the ball to our second or third string running back 2 times.
Yeah. What did he get last game?
I don't see that.
Nope.
I don't see that happening.
All right.
No thanks.
All right. What was the did you like Hunter Henry over 38.5? Seems like a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some here in the YouTube for everybody that I've moved on here with some my guys there. So there's the first batch I just threw in there. And I'll put my second batch.
So I met this one here. Rashid Shaheed at the opposite JSN. Can he get 22 yards?
Again,
that's like
I like him.
Catches.
I like him for an anytime tutty. I threw it in the chat there. You see it. It's he's plus 363 anytime touchdown.
Yep.
If he's not doing anything off of the punt for the touchdown, again, he needs a catch. Right? It was 21.5 receiving yards. He can get that on one.
Yep.
Are they going to go that route though? You know, like it's possible because Smith's going to be doubled up. Will they take a shot downfield with Rice? I think they should. Again, that's how it played to me.
Yeah, I think.
And listen,
right here.
You see my props right here. Kenny Walker, I got him
right here. Swifty.
I got him running. And these are, and by the way, these are all higher now too. These have all gone up because when I did these last week, this is what they were last week. So you see him now. His 80 yards is now 124. His 90 yards is now 186. 100 yards. 277. That's what I got up. That's not gone up that much. 110 plus yards, 406 now. Or excuse me, yeah. Well, it's come. Wow, it actually came down. It came down $1.
Wow.
But I think this is the Kenny Walker show. I think this is him for like 23, 24 carries. And again, we've had one. I think Damian Williams for Kansas City was the last guy to do 100 yards.
Yeah.
Right. Very rare. Right. Today's day and age, they're chucking the ball. This is a defensive coach. He's an old Baltimore kind of guy. I think he's going for like 20 pound of rock, 20, 25 carries, 109, 115 yards, 2 touchdowns. Well, I got them all. He hits the touchdowns in these rushing props. There we go. MVP in the bag, and that's what, $2 in your pocket. There you go.
And I'm
making Kenny Walker.
You got some Travion Henderson props too here.
So here's my thing on this one. So I got the Henderson 2 receptions. Again,
plus 205.
These they might have moved. I'm going to go to receiving props right now for receptions here. Travion. What am I on here? This is receptions.
Yeah, Travion 2. DraftKings has 2 catches at plus 209.
209. All right. Yep. So what I have here? 205. So it's gone up, and 3 was that
3 catches plus
556.
556. Wow.
So look at that for a second. Woo. His two catches went up from 205 to 209, right? His 3 catches was at 588. It's come down to 556.
Yeah. 4 catches, 1320.
I mean, then again, that's listen, I'm not getting too greedy.
No, I got you. Yep.
You know, that's a lot out of the backfield. You know, that's a lot of offense for them. Because you're catching these passes, you're probably going for 5 or 6 yards on every one of them. You know.
Yep.
You're catching something, you're blocking, and you fall back, and then boom, you're off to the races. I grabbed this 25 rushing yards. Again, the guy's so explosive. So 25 yards, 150. He could get that on one run. Like we've seen him bust one for like 40.
Yep.
I'm going to jump over Cup receptions and Shaheed's rushing here and go to Stevenson. So if I'm wrong with Henderson and they say, you know what, we're sticking, we got us here, a la Seattle, Kenneth Walker. If it's Ramondre Stevenson's show, I'll take a 28-1 MVP. Like he's going to get a lot of action. So if one goes down, if it's on Henderson, if Henderson doesn't have a breakout and it's all Stevenson, I'm kind of, not that I'm hedging, but hey, if I'm wrong about Henderson and Stevenson gets them all right, that's fine. But I mean, you go to Stevenson's props on these, and it's 3 receptions is minus 192, 2 catches is minus 585. So I'm not going to do that. Yeah. I'd rather say, you know what? Maybe the other guy
No value.
comes in. I mean, they're playing in Arizona. It could be hot. Maybe it affects them. Again, it's a night game.
They haven't wanted to play Travion, but I love. I mean, because let's just put him in, man. We got
I like him. So, and again, my thought is, if they split time, he could get 2 catches, and if again he gets 2 to 1, it wipes out the other ones anyway. So it's kind of just a little bit of vig there on. So that's fine, right? I mean, again, last game of the year, am I going crazy on these things?
What if Ramondre Stevenson gets knocked out of the game with a concussion or something? Henderson, you're gonna clean up, man.
And again, this is how I like my Kenny Walker ones. I look at it as how I think the game will play out. This one is just if we're gonna do something different, I think it's gonna be more from Vrabel than it is from Seattle. And then they got the cup receptions. We all know about JSN. The guy's awesome, all that stuff. But if he doubled and triple teamed, you got Cooper Kupp, a Super Bowl MVP veteran guy, hanging around, 4 catches of plus money. Again, I'm looking for plus money. So I'm not going to go, we'll take a 3 here. 3 catches or minus 216. I don't like giving out 140s in baseball, people, right? I mean, there's no way I'm giving out a minus 585 or minus, 216s. That's not happening. So I'll go for the plus money on the 4. And Shaheed with the rushing. Again, 5 is
right
minus 115.
Yep.
Whatever you want to do.
10 is plus 170.
I'll take the plus money. I'll take a shot. Again, small little stuff, but it is.
15 yards is plus 292 for Rashid. What if he gets 2 carries, gets like 8-10 yards on each one?
You think if he does one, if he gets around the end, he goes for 12 or 15 yards on 1 carry, you got it already.
Yep, you got it already.
So that's how the 5 to me is what you getting bottled up at that. He's coming around the end, he gets a yard or 2. I don't know about that. I'd rather go for the big payday, and that's that. So
minus 115 for 5
yards. That's a no. That's a waste of $10. Don't do that.
Yeah. I don't see the Patriots leading.
I mean,
they have trouble getting to 16 points.
I mean, that's how. Why? What are you parlaying that with?
How about the Patriots team total over or under 20.5? No, it's juiced to the under.
Well, I'm going to say I'm all on the under here. So
under 20.5 for the Patriots. You like the bet or not? Too juicy?
That's fine. 130. It is what it is today. So
Seahawks team total over 25.5 minus 110. Again, juiced to the under. So both these team totals are juiced to the under, which leads us again to an under for the game.
25, and I'd say under, right? Because 24. I mean, again, 24-20 is not a cover, but it's an under. 24-17.
Yep.
27-17.
You had some Super Bowl MVPs. Any of these ones you'd like to take a shot on besides Walker? I know you like Walker Super Bowl MVP at plus 850, which is a nice bet.
Again, Sam Darnold at even money, basically.
Yeah.
Drake May. I honestly, if they're winning, if you think New England wins, you got to take a Drake May.
Yeah.
Right, it's going to be a quarterback. But again, here you go. Again,
Ramondre at plus 2,800, man.
Huh?
The guy gets 2 touchdowns, and the Patriots end up winning somehow. He's got a great shot at MVP for plus 2,800.
Where's the MVP stuff here? I don't have the MVP up on DK here.
If Stephon Diggs gets 100 yards and 2 touchdowns, that's the only way he's getting MVP. Because usually the quarterback. Yeah.
I mean, we saw James White score 3 touchdowns in the Super Bowl and not get the MVP.
That's right.
Who's throwing on the balls? That guy, I mean, if he's got those touchdowns, what else? What other numbers does what's his name have?
Yep.
If he's getting that,
we know you're on this one.
How about if go back to the MVPs?
Yep.
Look at those guys. If it's going to be a low scoring game, how about you do a defensive guy? You know, you take again Lawrence for Seattle. You know, he likes the sack, strip sack. Maybe it generates a touchdown. He has a big game. They win 24-10, and it's was it spread out? Does Darnold go for like 207, but Walker's got 94 yards and a touchdown, and it's a random touchdown for AJ Barner or somebody else, not who you think. But you know what? This guy has 4 sacks and recovered 2 fumbles. You know, a guy on New England has 2 interceptions. 1 interception, he takes it to the house, and they win 23-17. I look at a defensive guy before any of these guys. But again, the Stevenson one for me, if he's going to have a big game, that again, I'm looking at the running backs. I think safe. I'm thinking I don't want our quarterback to screw the pooch here.
Yeah. Should have $10 bet on Ramondre's $280 play, but the Kenneth Walker's a nice play. Like I said, like Swifty said, you could be the Seahawks could be leading. They just feed Kenneth Walker all game. I mean, the Patriots' run defense isn't all that.
They think it's great. I think it is. Who did you play?
Yeah.
Who did you play? Half the teams you played fired their coaches, so they weren't good teams. And if you're trailing, you're not running the ball. Besides the fact we see teams not running the ball anyway. You know, I mean, Seattle runs the ball.
Let's look at some of those. I know you like Kenneth Walker over 72.5, and that is sitting. I don't think it's a little higher right now. That's how it is. -114 right now. Ramondre over 50.5. You know, Seahawks defense is awfully tough, man. Run defense. But you got to take pressure off the rookie. They're going to feed Ramondre, and he's been getting the bulk of the carries.
Again, I'm looking for. I like your Kenny Walker. I think that's the play.
Yeah.
This one here, if they stifle him, I got the MVP. I'm thinking if he's not too much, they'll just be running guys back and forth trying to wear down the team.
Yep.
Right. So that's why I like the other guy as well. I wouldn't do this. If he gets this, great. But can we also see both of these guys going for like 47 yards out of the backfield, right, for New England? And not nobody really stealing the spotlight? Like, that's the thing with that is who's going to steal the spotlight? Like, this one I do because I'm thinking he's going to get carries. Like, I think he's going to get 40 yards.
All right, yeah.
The other guy is like, hey, he's going to get a bulk, but how many of those? He's up the middle there. He gets 1. You know, he gets 3 on that one. He's got 9 carries for 17 yards at halftime.
This one's -107.
Yeah, no, I like this one better. Out of the two, this is where I'm going.
All right. May will he be running with that facing that pressure from Seattle?
Yeah, but I don't know if he's at 36 yards.
36.5 is high. I would lean under. I know he's going to run.
I'm on and under. Again, anytime touchdown, he can get there a couple yards out. If he's taking off and getting a 15, 20, 25 yard run, Seattle's got some problems. And again, I am wired. The games were being played last week. I knew I was betting Seattle against whoever they were playing.
Yep.
Right? Nothing was changing my thought process on what I saw all year from Seattle. I didn't see any games like I saw out of Denver or New England this year. You know? Bad games. Like their games. I mean, Seattle's pretty much, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm wrong, I guess I'm just wired into it so much where I don't think he's going for 50 yards here. Because if that's the case, my whole thought process and handicap's wrong.
Yeah.
And why am I, I don't think
it's not worth the play. Yep.
Yeah.
Now, Kenneth Walker's back up again, George Holani.
This guy, you love this guy.
10 and well, look. If Kenneth Walker's had injury problems in the past, I don't want I mean, I love I'm gonna ladder Kenneth Walker right after I get off the show with you, but if something were to happen to Kenneth Walker, God forbid, look at it, man, like George
Is his
Halani.
last name Walker? His name's not Walker, though, right? You just
Kenneth Walker Jr. Yeah.
No. You got this guy George Halani Walker. That's not his name,
Shit.
right? George
Yeah,
Halani.
sorry. No, it's just George Halani. I messed up there. I was copying and pasting before the show. Let me fix that. Hold on. But George Halani, 25 yards plus 333. What if Kenneth Walker, by some horrible accident, goes out and Halani gets 40 yards? That's plus 870.
You want to take a 40-yard at plus 870? See, I'd rather do
50. What if he got 50 yards? It's 1,500 plus 1,500.
I would rather do something like that than just taking this kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather go that way than just a straight up, like a 10-yarder. Like, all right, Halani, 20 yards is 2-1.
Yeah.
But again, you're thinking there could be an injury or something like that.
Yeah, you're banking on an injury. You know?
And even, again, you don't want to bank on injury. 20 yards. Could he get a couple carries for 20-something yards?
Yeah.
This game is 30-6 in the fourth quarter.
Yep. They're popping champagne. And it's Drew Lock and George Halani. Drew Lock handing off to George Halani at the end of the game.
I mean, I think you're safer bet going for 20 yards at plus 222.
Right, exactly. All right.
That's even more achievable in the regular game anyway, without thinking he needed an injury.
Right. Rashid Shaheed over 21.5. That's like one catch for him.
That's my thinking.
Yeah. He runs, he's got so much speed. He's like depth of target is 20 yards. Do you like that play over 21.5 yards for Shaheed? All right. Cooper Kupp over 35.5. We already said we like that one. We're laddering. That's about it, Sean. Let's see. Do I have some like miscellaneous stuff here? Like no octopus, right? We talked about octopus.
Yeah, I'm not that.
It's plus 2,500, I think, right?
I'd like to go with the blue Gatorade at 250.
Okay, hold on. So I got to find out. Will there be an octopus plus 1,500?
No.
So, all right. Gatorade. I'm trying to find the Gatorade or the what was the length of the national anthem over under 2.5 minutes or whatever.
That someone said he's a jazz guy, so I could see him going a little long, trying to spice things up a bit. How about this one?
Yeah.
I'm on DK. Will there be a flea flicker?
Ooh.
Yes, it's plus 230. I can see a flea flicker.
Where do you see that one? I like that.
No, I'm in under what is this under? Novelty props.
Novelty props. Shit. Trying to find.
Look at this one. Seattle Seahawks to attempt a pass from on or inside the New England Patriot 1-yard line.
Yeah, I saw that. Novelty props.
Yeah, yes is plus 550. Only yeses. You can only do yes. Any non-quarterback to throw a TD pass. Oh boy.
Is that under game props?
No, this is under novelty props.
I don't see novelty props.
It's right. It's like it's the one after TD scores. It's the third one.
Touchdowns. I'm on the web app. Are you on the web app too?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have scoring props, octopus, touchdown props.
It's the first thing that comes up for me is Super Bowl LX props, TD scores, novelty props, passing props, receiving props, rushing props.
I'm going to the home here.
All right, go to NFL odds.
Click on Super Bowl 60. And then there's touchdowns.
It's the next one says novelty props.
I got to go to NFL here. Okay, novelty props. Sorry, I was on the wrong tab. Yeah, I had this earlier. It's just hard to navigate this website.
Yeah, there's so many props to roll through.
Offensive lineman to score a touchdown. Where's the Gatorade color?
It's under novelty props. Keep going all the way down.
Yeah. Novelty props, next gen stat.
It's the third one. It's coin toss and then Gatorade.
Huh. I don't know if I can bet that in Iowa. You know, it has, I got opening coin toss winner, then jersey number of first touchdown scorer. Over 10.5 under. Over 10.5. So it skips the Gatorade. Why the? I would take blue Gatorade though, would you?
Yeah, blue. As I said, 250 for blue.
Yeah, plus 250. Shit, all right. Well, Sean, it was a great season. You heard it here. To recap, Seahawks minus 4.5 and the under. Both of us like that play. And then Sean's plays, we'll flash them up real quick. Anytime touchdowns that he likes. I'm going the ladder, all that stuff, man, right after this. Travion Henderson. Make it big. It's the same thing. If anything happens to Ramondre or they just want to they need something, boom, throw him in.
If the Stevenson ones on these numbers are ridiculous. We said they're minus 500 for catches.
Yep.
We get it. I'll go the other way. And I only need like one or two of these things to go on here. I mean, I think if he's not involved, well, my Stevenson MVP should be in play then.
Yep.
And if it's not in play, it's because they're just losing anyway, so it wouldn't make a difference no matter who I have there. And then it filters back to my Kenny Walker taking care of business for me. So.
Yep. All right,
Did
Sean.
you see this real fast here? We'll get out of here. On the page here for DK here. Doink special. Root for a field goal extra point to hit the upright. A $10 bet pays $70. 4,800 people have placed this bet.
Where is that? Is that novelty too?
I guess
it's
in the novelty.
Special
general
team.
novelty. I don't know. History repeats itself. In Super Bowl, Seattle was intercepted by New England on a 1 yard line with 20 seconds left. Seattle to attempt a pass attempt from on or inside the 1 yard line.
Yep.
$10 pays $65. I mean, that's at plus 650. That's
Yeah.
I mean, we see teams throw from the 1 yard line all the time.
All the time.
Not only that, they go for like the shotgun.
And that's because of the Russell Wilson to what was that receiver? And what's his name? And Malcolm Butler intercepted it, right?
Yeah.
Right. I remember being so angry that they didn't give the ball to beast mode.
Yeah.
Like, why the hell would you throw a pass there?
You and the rest of the world.
I know.
Will there be a pick six in back-to-back Super Bowls? The yes pays 7-1.
So last year there was one last year, right?
Yeah, Cooper DeJean took it to the house.
Right. Cooper DeJean, yep. The Iowa kid.
Walk-off. The ultimate finish to a third Super Bowl. Yes, score on last play of the game.
Huh, wow.
Plus 800.
I would like that if the Bears were playing. They had a lot of last second touchdowns. What about next year's over-under wins for the Bears? It'd probably be higher. I don't know. It's going to be higher, though.
I'm going to go under because
it's too high, right?
No, you're playing a first base schedule now.
Yeah, you're playing, and you're at the peak value right now. Yeah,
it'll probably be like 9 anyway, because that'll be filtered into their wins,
Yeah. Conference winner. Bears are plus 1,300 to win the NFC next year. The Seahawks plus 500, Rams plus 500, Eagles 650, Packers 750. What? That's it. Cardinals plus 10.
You got a tougher schedule. Good luck.
All right.
I told you I was with you guys. I was 100% right last year, and I was right this year. Said they're going to be better this year. I didn't expect them to win a division. I expected them to be competitive.
Yeah, if they would have kicked that field goal when they were down, the score was 0-0, they would be playing the Seahawks. They would have played the Seahawks in the NFC Championship. Probably lost, but it was a good season for Bears fans. You know, we haven't had a good season in a long time. It was fun. Caleb Williams was fun.
You definitely got a nice little future going for you.
Yeah, coaching was finally good. All right, Sean. I will talk to you soon. Have a good weekend. Best of luck Sunday. I'm sure I'll talk to you before then. But
all right, Tooch. You have a good one.
Take care. Talk to you later. Bye bye.